Okay, come on. There's got to be a gun on this thing. That looks like a gun.
It's my birthday.
Peace and love, creatives. Okay, we're gonna pretend like this is not my umpteenth time trying to record this. All right, so I have opened this prematurely because this is how I received the box. Yeah, so I had to make sure everything was okay before I even considered making any kind of like unboxing video for this. These are going to be the first things that I dive into because I'm super excited. I found these on like a whim and I'm super curious about them, and what they are is acrylic gouache by the company Vallejo. If it sounds familiar, this company does like mini paints, and I know them from watching Tabletop Time and all of that stuff on Jazza's side, because I really enjoy watching that kind of stuff and role-playing games. So I know Vallejo from those kind of videos, but I've never known them to do acrylic gouache. And when I saw them, I got curious. But then when I saw that they were like on a clearance purchase and they were being, I don't know if they're being discontinued or if they're changing or whatever the case may be, I jumped at it. So I got every color that I could afford to get. Again, this is like money that I spent, it's birthday money, so I bought as much as I could with my birthday card. And so I got carbon black, I got ochre, and this one is Viridian. Sorry, they're really filthy. I'm gonna have to wipe them down. Carnation pink, primary magenta, is vermilion, red violet, Prussian blue, gold yellow, olive green, turquoise. Now my reason for getting these colors, to be honest with you, I kind of took in account what I would do if I was purchasing a palette for watercolors, and I treated it the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these to the side. I'm also going to wipe them down before we continue. So let's talk about the paper that I have here. This is Art Pop paper. I purchased it at Blick watercolor pad. So I'm guessing that it's like cellulose and not, because it doesn't say anything like that. I've been using this for quite some time. For now, we're going to use the non-textured side. I don't know if you can see the texture on this side, but if you flip it over, there's none. So I'm going to use this side, and we're going to test out the Vallejo acrylic gouache. Now, to just put things in perspective, this is a 200 ml container of acrylic gouache. This was $16 for 200 mls. This is a 59 ml container of acrylic gouache. This was $12, more than double, right? No brainer. So now there is light fast information, and what I was seeing on their website was they had, like, for the most part, the acrylic gouache had excellent light fast information. So they have good light fast information. Let's see. It's not closed. It's not sealed closed. So it's just, and there's like a little pore thing. I love it. Okay. Okay. I need a paintbrush and I need water. So it seems pretty runny. I don't know if it's chalking up to I don't know if it's chalking it up to maybe it needs to be mixed or whatnot, but it's definitely a thin consistency. So basically I probably won't need to add water to this. This kind of has like a consistency of actually it's runnier, it's a little bit more runny than that, isn't it? I was gonna say comparing it to Holbein, you don't really need to add water to their gouache, their acrylic gouache. Okay, let's keep it in the yellow family. Okay, so if you see, there's a small little spout to squirt it out, and this one is ochre. All right, and then we're gonna do burnt sienna. And this has the same spout, doesn't seem to be messy like the gold yellow, but also I opened it prematurely with, you know, to make sure that it didn't have a covering on it. Oh, this one is thick. There's a little bit of separation, I think, so we'll have to check that out. But this one has PBK 11, PR 101, and PY 42. Okay, let's check out the black. The black is PBK 7. Nearly pure amorous phosphorus carbon. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, next up, I think I'm going to go with Prussian blue. And this one has PB 15, semicolon 0, PBK 11, and PW 6. I really like Prussian blue. Okay, and next is turquoise. This one is PB 15, semicolon 3, PG 7, and again PW 6. I'm not angry at the fact that it needs like a good shake because they're clearance, so I'm thinking they've been sitting in a warehouse somewhere for quite some time waiting to be purchased and loved and used, and I will do all that. I got you. Oh my god, I love it. The difficulty I had narrowing down the colors, because I had a $200 gift card, and only, right? Like, I had a $200 gift card and I spent it all on these, but there were, I think, 19 colors. I was able to get 12 here. I like the way these pour. Like, you really can control how much you're pouring out of them, which is nice. It's definitely reminiscent of the spouts from the Liquitex. Only thing is, I think they close better. You know what I mean? We'll see. Only time will tell. Oh, I'm sorry. This is PG7 and PW6 again. Copper, phyllocyan, green, and titanium dioxide. A performance double A, light fast 1, and it's opaque. And again, this is Viridian. All these colors are gonna be fun to use. I kind of like my rhyme and reason for going with the colors that I went for is pretty much I'm going to be able to mix them with other colors. They did not have a white because your girl would have been on top of it, because white is important when it comes to acrylic gouache and gouache in general. This one is a lot more liquidy. Oh, this one is olive green. This is a PG7, PR101, PY42, and it says copper, phyllocyan green, red iron oxide, yellow iron oxide, performance AA, light fast 1, opaque. Yeah, it's pretty opaque. This one's a little bit more running as well. This one is red violet. It is PV19 and PW6, quinacridone, titanium dioxide. And it's a AA performance, light fast 1, opaque. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that one a better shaking when I start using it. I think it needs it. But this is still a wonderful, magnificent color, and this is in their neat form. So I would love to see that one watered down. Okay, this one is primary magenta. This one is quinacridone and titanium dioxide again, but this one is PR122 and PW6, where this one is PV19 and PW6. Let me shake it a little bit. Definitely a lot thicker. This is a nice color. I chose this one over, there was a rose color, and I was toying with it. I'm like, you know what, it's primary magenta. I'm gonna have an easier time mixing that to make other colors than I will if I get that rose color. So that's what I went with. Okay, this one is vermilion. And it is Perylene. I love Perylene. PR179, PR254, permanent light fast, AA, light fastness 1, and opaque. I'm gonna go on their website and see if I can find out what the 1 to what the light fastness rating is. Okay, and last one is Carnation Pink. Okay, this one is P073, PW6, and PY83, Dicatopyro orange, titanium dioxide, diarylide yellow, performance AA, light fast 1, opaque. We know this one's gonna drip fast, so we have to be careful with the pour. Oh my gosh. Okay, and they dry. This one's still wet. This one is dry, so is this one. They dry very matte. This one dries and you don't even see the brush strokes. I see the brush strokes on this one. No brush strokes, no brush strokes, brush strokes. Brush strokes. This one I put water on it, so you can't really tell. This one was too much that I poured down. But for the most part, they're really pretty. Oh, I ordered this from Amazon, and I'm just going to kind of like bring it over here. First thing I got was a color harmony book, because your girl needs to be better with colors and all that good stuff. So I got that. I'm just gonna take everything out and then we'll go over it, because this box is kind of big. So I got the color harmony book, Pantone edition, and it says expert color information for professionals. Professionals. I also got a T-Gal sharpener. I have this handmade paper, and it's supposed to take watercolor well. We shall see just how well it takes it. We'll go through that as well. And I also bought a organizer for papers that I am planning to put in my hutch, and hopefully it fits. The measurements state that it fits, but I might be wrong, so we shall see. There we go. I don't know where it's from because I took the stuff off. So, oh, this is from Blick. I wanted to have all the colors, and this was a good price on Blick, so I ended up getting them at Blick. And let's see, here we go. There's like a hair in that one, but that's okay. So the colors that we have, let's see. Okay, so we have Cherry Blossom, Lilac, Horizon Blue, Cobalt Blue, Lime Green, Greenish Yellow, Natural Beige, Rose Beige, Indian Red, Maroon, Gray, and Blue Gray Deep. I might like that one a lot. We shall see. I should be able to have time in this video to swatch everything out. So we'll do that. But moving on. Next, I got a package from Jackson's, and what's in here? I actually ordered 2 things from Jackson's, so I don't know, and I ordered them at 2 separate times, so I don't know what this is, so we're gonna find out together. Let's go there. Hey. Okay, so this is what I got from Jackson's, and I ended up going on their site after I made this purchase, and I found some other stuff. Ooh. There's that Potter's Pink I was looking for. I'm so happy that I got it. Okay, so this is Potter's Pink from Roman Schmalz, and okay, and I got this from Roman Schmalz. There were colors in here. Oh, here we go. That I was super excited to try. Mineral Violet is one of them. and I think Caput Mortem was another one. Oh yes, and the buff titanium white. There was a whole bunch, and there were some available open stock, and there were some not available open stock, and I really wanted to try them. And this was a really good price. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this. And if I can open it. Yes. Okay. So this one doesn't have, which is disappointing, but it does not have an actual like tin, which sucks, but I mean, oh my god, we're gonna get to open them. I just want to see if it has any wordings, like names and such on them. It doesn't. Okay, so I am going to have to open them and put the names on them as I open them, so that they don't get mixed up. But I ended up paying way less by getting a set like this than if I would buy these colors individually. So I was like, yeah, no brainer, I'm gonna get it. And then next thing, there's always someone talking about these watercolors, and I just had to. I was curious. So okay, so I got me a honkin' thing of mixing white gouache from Schmincke, and holy moly, I guess I didn't realize just how big it is. Oh, dope, you're not gonna catch me there. Okay, so there's that. How pretty is the actual palette itself? Is just, it's gorgeous. And this is exclusively for Jackson's. There's yeah, so those are the colors we have. Well, let's open it up and look at them and see how pretty they are. Let's close this up. So, I mean, we get a nice variety of color, and it's on the warm and cool spectrum, so I'll be able to mix my own colors if I want. I'm gonna open one. I'll probably open them all. Who am I kidding? Alright, let's see. Don't want to ruin the paper. There we go. Look at that. Not sticky. It has numbers there. It says Schmincke on the bottom. But it definitely needs to be opened, and like I have to write the information before I take everything out. So I'm gonna keep this all together, and I'll keep this for a separate video. We'll do we'll unwrap them, and we'll also swatch and check them out. So I'm excited for this. I am. I think this tin is just beautiful. So last thing I got was this. It's a doozy, and this is my birthday gift to myself, because nobody else knows just how great of a price this was besides me and you guys. So, and they've just been sitting on my wish list. You know, maybe the price goes down, maybe it doesn't, and that's why they were on my wish list, and they went down. Oh my god, oh my god. They went down enough for me to splurge and get them, so. Let me take the plastic off so you can see it better. Oh my god. So yes, I got the Holbein 150 set. Yes, they were on sale. Yes, I purchased them. And no, I am not disappointed. So, oh, yes. That's it for the haul. And now I'm just going to swatch the Roman Schmal set. And any other swatches that I do is gonna be either in another video or on my own free time, or even possibly during a live stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just putting the information on my full pans because they are not done automatically. And I like it all on my pans just to make sure that I'm not reaching for the same color, or just to know the color that I'm reaching for when I'm reaching for it. It may look like I have a whole bunch more than the set that I showed you, and it is because I do. I have 2 other sets from this company and I really do like them. I think that they make a really good product. With that being said, there is a little bit of a discrepancy in some of their colors as far as the color shift, and I think that just comes down to handmade products. You know, sometimes they're gonna look a little bit different depending on who makes it, when it's made, the what is it called, the amount of pigment that is available for at that moment, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, here I am getting my page set up for a swatch. I might turn this into a little lo-fi swatching later on, but as just for now, we're gonna do it nice and quick and go through the colors. This one is titanium, buff titanium, which I was really intrigued by, and that's why I got it. Cherry quinacridone red is the next one, PR209. The next one after that is quinacridone pink, PR122. The following one is a mineral violet, which is beautiful, and I can't wait to use that. Shadow violet is after that, and I know it doesn't look like shadow violet, but that, I promise you, that's the color. Next one is Aquarius black, PBK11, and it does not get any darker than that. I tried to get it darker. That's as dark as it gets. Naples yellow light is the next one, followed by transparent pyro orange and Veronese red earth, followed by cobalt sea blue, transparent turquoise, lavender with an A, quinothalo yellow. Next is gold ochre, followed by burnt umber, cypress burnt umber, sorry. Then this one's called blue sky, phthalo blue, beautiful, cobalt blue, another beautiful color, nickel azo yellow, goethite, I mean, come on, how cool is that name? Caput mortem, another fun name. Only reason why I wanted to try it, just letting you know. Van Dyke brown, Aquarius green, which is becoming my favorite green, and ultramarine intense. These are all the colors. Oh, this is the Potter's pink that I am very excited to play with. And those are all the colors. Doesn't it look like a variation of like the sky? I kind of want to do a sky on that now because it just looks so pretty, but I won't. I'll leave it just as a swatch, maybe, possibly. I can't make any promises. I really like these paints. They're just fun to use. I love the fact that they're in full pans. It's a lot easier to get your brush in there, I'm finding. I'm curious if anyone else has purchased a paint or any supply, like any kind of supply, just because of the name that it is. I definitely have purchased paint colors because of their unique names. Let me know in the comments if you've ever done that. I'm curious. I want to thank you for making it this far into the video and yeah, if you made it this far, put a little happy birthday cake in there for me. And I want to thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And peace and love.